Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Doomsyy channel. Today I'm going to be stepping out of my gaming chair and into the world that really defines me. Make yourself comfortable because we're going to be talking about the thing that I enjoy the most in our world. I've always had a fondness for gaming, but something I've liked for longer is the English language, more specifically, writing. I've always enjoyed writing because of the endless possibilities it brings. Some would say sky's the limit, but what I would say is the only limit here is you. Writing lets anything happen. What I like to say is, why limit myself to this one world when I can make hundreds of others? The magic about writing is, if you can imagine it, then it works. Do you want a story where a valiant knight slays the largest goblin in town? Do it. A romance tale including yourself? Go crazy. I like to write fantasy and dystopian the most. Fantasy allows me to take my whimsical, otherworldly ideas and put them on paper. And then dystopian lets me create corrupt systems and characters with deep meanings and so much more. Another great thing about writing is the author's ability to project themselves. You can hide any part of yourself inside of one of your characters. You can have your world in your book. I'm only a teenager, but I've written a lot more than some young adults and middle-aged adults. Well, there has been a couple stories that have stuck out to me that I've created. These ones here. Just one stuck out above the rest. 801 is a story set about 100 years in the future. And it's a dystopian story, so it's not quite futuristic. So I know that a lot of the time dystopian stories don't have to be in the future. I like to make mine in the future. And 801 is about a government, the US government, just because that's where I live, so I can understand the most about it. The US government is at war with Mexico, and they hide it from the public. Only highly trusted government officials and soldiers are allowed to know about this war. Now you might say, why would the US and Mexico ever be at war? That wouldn't happen. But it's writing. Anything can happen, and that's what my imagination created, so that's what I put on the paper. The government has been trying to find genetically enhanced people for years, and now they're trying out something new. They hired a soldier to become a fake criminal and commit crimes to find people with this genetically enhanced DNA strand that gives someone stronger mental capabilities, including intelligence. This person is Subject 801. Subjects are the system of criminals in this world. Subject 801 is a secret test to find people with this genetically enhanced DNA strand, known as the Cognitive Enhancement Strand, or CES for short. People with this enhancement are known as ESI, exceptionally sharp individuals. The other perspective of the story follows Felina Bays. Felina is a young detective that starts to get suspicious of the government. For years, they've been saying the government is perfect, as what she starts to realize is just a motto made of lies and propaganda. No one ever questions this, and they all believe it. They'll think that the government is perfect. But Felina doesn't. Felina is a curious soul. She's interested. She wants to know more. The story takes a turn when Felina finds a file. And this file is labeled Subject 801 Confidential. It's empty, but she starts her suspicions. The story has many turns, such as Felina's adopted son getting turned evil and joining the terrorist organization. There's also Felina and Subject 801 working together, and many, many more. If you want a separate video covering more on 801, let me know in the comments below and I might do it. Or you can go check out my new TikTok channel, where I will be posting TikToks that cover my current book, books I've written before, and ideas I have for the future. Before I go, I want to talk about being a writer. Being a writer isn't like being an actor or just any other job. Being a writer doesn't take being good at writing, or you don't even have to write that often. There's one key factor that determines if you are an author or not. Do you want to be an author? If you don't, then find what does fit you, because it might not be writing. If you do want to be one, then good job. You made it. You're a writer. Grab a pencil or open a Google Doc. Start writing. Get your ideas down. With modern day technology, you don't even have to have good grammar or, be good at details or anything. Just give it to ChatGPT when you're done writing it. It'll fix it for you. What you shouldn't do is give ChatGPT an idea and let it do all the work. Let's not do that. Let's not encourage that, because then us actual writers, we kind of lose our job because no one wants to read the human-made ones, right? So let's not give it to, So ask yourself, do I want to be a writer? I know I do. And that is why I write whenever I get the opportunity. Whenever I know what happens next. So what happens next for you? The story starts as soon as you decide to write it. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a good day, and I even hope maybe this inspired you to go do some writing. See y'all in the next one, and stay tuned for the next 3 seconds if you want to see the bloopers when I was recording this. Bye. I would say sky's the limit, but in my opinion, the only limit here is you. The only limit here. A romance tale with when in chapter 1, Felina fies that's the word. Secret test to find people with. Why am I screaming?